Alright, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new LEGO Marvel Avengers character showcase. And today, it is finally time, the day has finally come, it is time to look at the one, the only thing, Fang. Foom. My goodness, is this an absolutely amazing looking big fig, and it's only going to get bigger from here. Now, I am actually really intrigued because of the way that they've built him, and it looks like it would be viable to actually make him a real life release. I would love for the LEGO group to actually make Fang Foom an actual big fig so that you could buy it in real life. That would be so awesome to just be able to display him right next to the Hulk and all the other Marvel characters. Nonetheless, of course, you guys have been waiting for this one for a while now, so let's get a rocking and let's get a rolling with Fang Foom. Now, if you know Fang Foom, you know that he is a massive character. He is ginormous, and obviously this would be an inaccurate representation of him, because guess what? He shouldn't compare very well to, let's say, if we summon in, let's do, you know what? Let's do the Red Hulk, for example, right? Here's the Red Hulk, and you'll see that, well, they're basically the same exact size. I mean, Fang Foom is a little bit bigger because of the elongated neck and, of course, the giant tail and wings. But other than that, he's pretty much the same. I mean, he's actually got a leaner body and torso, which is pretty intriguing and makes him look unique. I will say that I really love the running animation for him. Like, when you run for a little while, when he starts leaping across, he looks so cool. He literally looks like a crazy dragon charging at you. I mean, come on, look at that. He looks incredible. He looks so really cool. Just the way that he's roaming around the environment this way. Like, look at that. Come on. That looks awesome. That does look really incredible. But let's get into the actual other mobility moves and movement abilities, I guess, that we have for the one and only Fang Foom. By the way, fun story, a little bit of a fun story here. I was talking about WWE or wrestling right before this with a friend of mine, and he was telling me, like, yo, what happened to Fandango? And then when I was about to record this, I swear, I did 3 different takes where I called him Fandango by mistake. I was like, and welcome back to another free roam character showcase. Today we're taking a look at Fandango. And I was like, what are you talking about? It's not Fandango. This is Fang Foom. So, yeah, I don't even know why I had to mention that, but just a goofy little story that just occurred. All right, so obviously, as you can see, we can fly around, and I love the way that he looks. Again, very epic, and there's something just absolutely awesome about seeing this giant dragon-like creature floating his way through Manhattan, flying through, and causing a lot of I guess peculiar situations to happen, because imagine you're just walking through the city and suddenly you see this thing walking at you. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna walk the other way. Definitely the other way. So let's talk about some of the attack abilities and such that he has. Let's see if we can get ourselves into a petty crime here. I wonder if this is a petty crime that could allow us to showcase some of the attacks. Okay. Well, we can kind of still see some of the attacks here, such as the punches here and multiple spinning kind of uppercut maneuvers that Fang Foom can do, which is really cool. Again, obviously, as you can see, he does a lot of damage. We took care of that thing in practically seconds, which was kind of crazy. So right here are some more of his attacks. Now let's talk about his long-range attack. We have this right here, which is essentially just a fireball, so you could go ahead and take out your targets that way, which is pretty neat. But that is not all, because if, let's say, you're like, hey, you know what? A fireball, usually fire-type attacks are very effective against gold LEGO objects in LEGO games. So does that mean that I could use those fireballs to melt stuff? Not really, because unfortunately, it's not like a continuous fireball shot. So what you're going to have to do is actually use the charge beam right here, which does allow you to actually melt stuff down. I really love that he actually changes the facial expression on his face as well when he uses it, which is really nice. It kind of keeps it more interesting and unique to that specific attack, so I do like that quite a bit. Let's see, do we have a petty crime right here? Or is this another one of the vehicle ones? Alright, let's see. We gotta get into a fight here. Oh. Well, we can definitely help here. Take care of this. I kind of wish we would have gotten into fight with multiple characters. Oh, okay. I guess that's a good thing that we were here then. But I really would like to see, you know what? If we find another petty crime, I'll show you guys some of his combos and such. because right now we're not really able to locate one that has multiple fighting. Here we go. Oh, that's a high-speed chase again. All right, watch this. Whoosh. Catch up to this thing, and boom! Wait. Boom! There we go. Got rid of that, and hunted down the crimes. All right, so now is the moment that you've all been waiting for, and that is really the part where we go from this regular Fang Foom. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, he does have also a double tap on the circle button attack where he just like stomps down like so, and then a slam down attack where he punches the ground as well. So in this scenario, he punches the ground and stomps down, whereas here he's just kind of like furious. And I love the extension of the neck where he's like, I've arrived. It's like a really cool like landing thing. Like imagine where he's flying and then he's about to land, and as he comes down, he should probably just land like this. This is how he should land. He's like, boom, let's do this. It's time for battle. And let's say he's not doing particularly well, so he needs to get bigger. Well, all you have to do is hold down the triangle button if you're on the PlayStation side of things, and this is how ginormous Fang Foom gets. I mean, look at that. The Red Hulk is literally up to the kneecap, and that's about the maximum height that he can reach there. Now, keep in mind, for example, let's spawn in some other characters just to see the comparison. Well, let's see what he compares like to Devil Dinosaur, because Devil Dinosaur is pretty huge. Well, check this out. Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore at all. What's up, Devil Dinosaur? Look at you. You're like a little pet compared to Fang Foom. I mean, look at this size comparison. Now, I know what you're wondering about is, hey, do you still have all your abilities in this form? Absolutely. Except your fireballs are about 10 times larger now. Your heat beam is 10 times larger as well. Plus, check this out. You can still do that really cool stomp attack, and you can even fly. While being this ginormous, you can still fly, so you can get up on top of a ginormous building like this, for example, land up here, and just look at that. That looks amazing. Look at that sight. That is incredible. Now, there's one more character that I do want to compare him to in terms of scale really quickly here. So let's go ahead and hit our landing. Whoops. Okay, why are we being pushed up here? I guess we didn't have a clear landing. So let's land down here. All right, good. So now that we've landed, we're going to go ahead and actually switch to... Oh, I'm not sure if we'll be able to actually see it, because I think... once you switch out of your character, it's going to be kind of tricky. Because I really wanted to show you guys how he compares to Black Goliath, for example. Ooh, he does maintain his size. Okay, good. So, Black Goliath is probably the... he was holding his head in his hand. Did you see that? That was crazy. But yeah, Black Goliath is probably the second largest character. Him and Devil Dinosaur in the game, I would imagine those are the biggest. Maybe the Hulkbuster is kind of close as well, but I mean, nothing matches Fang Foom. This is incredible because this has my hopes up for if they ever end up doing, which I hope they will, another Lego Marvel Superheroes game. Imagine what happens if they go ahead and actually have, let's see, there's another petty crime going on right here. All right, we're here. Oh, but this is another one of those chasing ones. This is unfortunate. Not really what we're interested in. But I was going to say, imagine if they do Galactus. Because now, considering they showed to us, hey, look at this. We can do a character this huge. Like, we can actually make a figure that is this big. They could, in theory, do a Galactus figure, which I wonder how he would compare to Fang Foom. Like, imagine if, let's say, in the future game, the next one, whatever is next, let's say Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 or something along those lines, they end up releasing Galactus as this ginormous, massive figure, and they have Fang Foom, and then we can have the two of them fighting. I mean, come on. That is going to be so much fun. It is going to be so epic, and will be so very, very, very cool to see those two go at it. So, with that in mind, there you guys have it. One of the absolutely coolest figures in the whole game. One of the absolutely coolest characters in the game, and a very, very unique one at that. Fang Foom. Of course, if you guys enjoyed today's showcase, don't forget to drop a like. That would be absolutely highly appreciated. And on top of that, let me know in the comment section below, which character would you like to see showcased next? There are plenty others that are available, so let me know in the comments section below. As always, guys, have an absolutely fantastic day. I'll catch all of you lovely folks here next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.